Hey guys, Fletch from All Things Overlanding here. On today's episode, so you guys have seen me talk about the Aquabrick, and if you haven't watched that video, I'll put a tag up here so you can go watch it easily to see my comparison of this versus my old Aquatainer. The Aquatainer was a 7-gallon jug, this is a 3-gallon jug, but the construction is way more solid. It's a lot thicker material, and I also like the fact that it's stackable, so it's designed almost like a Lego. So you could stack these up if you wanted to carry multiple, but the thing that makes this really unique is it comes with a filtration system similar to like a Sawyer or a Life Straw, that kind of like 99.9% of bacteria filtering ability. And you can hook this thing straight up. I'm going to kind of show you the specifics of how to hook this up here in a second, but then you can drop this thing right in the Aquabrick and filter the water and have filtered water. So like if you were at any freshwater source, right? If you're in the Ozarks and you're at a river and you're out of water, because you brought a 3-gallon instead of a 7-gallon, you don't have to carry all that water, you don't have to carry all that weight. You can take the 3-gallon with this filter, basically go to the river, fill it up with water, put this filtration system on it, use the hand pump, and you'll have fresh, clean water coming out the other end, which is pretty awesome. Just gives you a lot more flexibility, saves you a lot of space, and gives you options if you were to run out of water or if you didn't want to bring so much water for such a long trip. So before I dive into the video talking about the filtration system for the Aquabrick, just wanted to really quickly touch on my featured partners. Overland Addict, a fantastic guy, fantastic overlanding store. Again, link in the description down below. Check that out. Go talk to Chad. Hit him up if you need anything, and make sure to order all your overlanding gear from him. Last US Bags, another amazing company that I've been super excited to work with for a long time now. They make high quality bags like my trash bag that I use, my Happy Camper that I use for all of my cooking stuff. Just amazing quality stuff that I've had for quite a while. So definitely check them out through that link in the description as well. And then last but not least, Northology Adventures. They have a fantastic free overlanding magazine, like off-roading, outdoors style digital magazine that you can sign up for if you click through that link below. They also put on some really cool events in like the Wisconsin, Michigan area. So if you are around there, if you want to go there and check it out, you should definitely check out their events tab as well. So without further ado, let's talk about the Sagan Life filtration system for the Aquabrick. I'm gonna kind of hold it up here. I've already assembled it, but this is how easy it is, right? So it comes with this tube here and the filter, obviously, which goes down in the water. On this end, check this out. It's really cool. There's a little, and I'll show you in closer detail here. There's a little like squeeze tab that basically it makes it super simple to connect and disconnect. But you just lock it on there. You squeeze the tab, push it on the bottom. Now your filter's attached. On top of the lid, there's a tiny little tube next to the main one in the center. That one is where your hand pump goes. And then, last but not least, this thing here is actually the water dispenser, if you will, and it's got a little on-off switch on it, which is kind of cool, so you can control it. Once you pressurize the jug with the hand pump, you can turn it on and off from this little switch right here on the thing. So, you know, I talked to someone at Sagan because I wanted to just get all the information on it, figure out how it works, learn a little bit more to make sure that I was, you know, telling you guys the right stuff. And one of the things that he said that he actually does with it is he uses it at his house just to filter drinking water, because the water wherever he lives is, you know, just doesn't taste good and it's not that great. So he uses it every day in his house. But definitely for overlanders, again, like I mentioned in the beginning in the intro, if you are out somewhere and you don't want to carry 20 gallons of water with you, you can have 1 or 2 of these 3-gallon bricks and have, as long as you have access to water sources, right? As long as you're near creeks, ponds, rivers, anything like that. You know, I would probably try and stay away from like super mucky, dirty stuff if you can, just because you don't want to clog up the filter sooner. But, you know, any water source, regardless of what bacteria or that sort of stuff might be in it, this thing is going to filter out pretty much everything. So you just basically, I'm going to actually pop this thing in here and I'm going to refill my water bottle for you just to show you, because this is the first time I'm using it, so I'm going to learn with you. So you take your filter, drop it down in there. Now mine's full of water, tap water from my house, so I'm just going to push that down in there, screw this thing on. Okay, nice and tight, and then I'm going to start to pressurize it, but I'm afraid that I'm going to take off. There's a plastic cover that comes on here for, you know, to keep it clean for you. When you're ready to use it, take this plastic cover off, the little nipple thing, if you want to call it that. I don't know if you do or not, but it's kind of an awkward word to use, but all right, we're gonna pull this off. All right, there we go. Now I have no idea if this is turned to on or off. Okay, it's off right now. So it is turned to off. So, but let's pump it up. So we just kind of squeeze this little hand pump thing here, I guess. I don't know how many times you're supposed to squeeze it, but I'm feeling some like pushback now, some pressure. So let me open up my water bottle. And I'm gonna just do, oh, did you hear that? Look at that! So I just pumped it a few times and there you got water coming straight out of it. I'm sure you could pump it more and put more pressure into it, you know. That is super cool. And then you can just turn it right to off just like that. It does come with a nice little cap on it so you can cover up the, you know, the part that the water comes out of so you can keep that clean. But it's as simple as that, right? Like you just put those things together, pop it on there. Now this is a fairly pricey piece, I believe. I'll put a link down below to Overland Cookware's website because that's actually who I got it from. Logan, awesome guy. But so they have this stuff on their website. I believe, and I'll put up on the screen here if I'm wrong, I believe that for the Aquabrick and the filtration system, it's about 150 bucks. But I mean, when you really consider it, like the Sawyer stuff, I've had some Sawyer stuff before and it's been great. I had a water bottle, actually. It's a water bottle size thing that has a filter built into it, so you can just fill that up from a pond or a creek and then drink straight out of it. I think that was like 30 bucks, probably 20, 30 bucks. Just for a water bottle size one, right? So to be able to have 3 gallons of water that you can filter and, you know, easily pump right out of there like that, fill up from any river or stream or pond, it's pretty cool. So again, if you are traveling a lot, if you're on the road quite a bit, if you have access to water sources but you don't want to carry around tons and tons of water, this would be a great option for you. So I hope that's a lot of good information for you. If you have questions about it, post up in the comments down below. I'd be happy to, if I don't know them, I'll find out the answers for you guys. Also, if you guys use a system like this, or if you use this system, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments as well, like what you use and how you like it. But if you don't already, there are also links in the description to Facebook, Instagram, the podcast. Wherever you like to hang out, come hang out over there and join the conversation. I'd love to talk to you guys. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.